Brenda, I want you to look at this right here. That little girl has been riding up and down this dirt road all day long looking for Johnny. She's that little girl he had over here a couple weekends ago. And me and his daddy done told him that little girls catch feelings. Listen, she's the third one this month that's been around here looking for him. Yep. And I done told him he better be careful or he's gonna end up like his cousin Darnell. Darnell done messed up and them little girls in them TikTok leggings done got him in trouble. Yeah, done got 2 of them pregnant. And me and his mama done told him babies is expensive. Yeah, he's working on that meth lab in the back of his mom and daddy's yard. I swear, every time I hear something go boom, I'll be praying to the Lord it ain't Darnell. Oh, there she goes again, Brenda. Why is she stopping that car, Brenda? Oh, she done got out the car. You better get on out of here, little girl. Brenda, bring me my Crisco can. Brenda, best thing that little girl could have did here the other day was get right back in that car and leave like she did. Coming around here catching feelings. She's about to catch these hands and a Crisco can right upside her big old head. Done had my Crocs in 4-wheel drive and everything. Brenda, you about to see a good old dirt road stomping. But for real, girl, I can't catch no more charges. I can't have nothing else on my record. Speaking of records, you heard about Darnell? He done busted that meth lab over there. Look, Trisha done told him, son, if you gonna be making that stuff, you can't be tasting it. No, it didn't blow up. He got so dang high, he called the police on himself. Talking about some dragons was in his backyard. Brenda, could you imagine a dispatch on that call? This is dispatch. We got a code 9. I'll repeat code 9. Victim says there is a dragon in his backyard. Oh, shoot, Brenda, I done peed on myself. You heard we got new owners down there at the cafe, Brenda? Yep, they turned that thing into a Hooters. Yeah, and in case you and everybody else around here ain't noticed, I ain't got none. Fred was like, well, why don't you just stay down there and see what happens? Did you see me working out the Hooters, Brenda? I still wear a training bra, Brenda. I'd be looking like a charity case down there. I mean, I know I'm still fine and everything. I still got all my teeth, but still. Speaking of charity cases, you heard about Darnell? No, he's still locked up down there. But they talking about getting him a GoFundMe account created. I was like, Sheila, what are y'all gonna put on that thing? Our son got 2 girls pregnant and decided to make a meth lab to make ends meet. He got so high he called the cops on himself. How about y'all send us some money to support them grandbabies? Don't make no sense, Brenda. I'm gonna need you to put that beer down. Put your Crocs in 4-wheel drive. Ain't you supposed to be home when your parole officer comes? I'm gonna distract him. Help me, officer, I fell. Run, Brenda, run! This better not be about my car's extended warranty. Hello? Yes, I will accept this phone call from inmate number 7645729. Bad boys, what you gonna do? Oh, it's a little too soon, Brenda. How's life on the inside, you old prisoner? What, you need some money on your books? Well, the kids already ain't got McDonald's money 'cause I got to come bail you out next Tuesday. Brenda, you did not see Darnell. They got the women's ward over there next to the men's. Well, next time you see him, you tell him his aunt said hello. Yes, Brenda, I'm gonna be there next Tuesday, 8 a.m. Bringing the youngins with me. Aunt Brenda said, hey, youngins. Nah, I told him you was going on vacation again. Yeah, and they're like, Aunt Brenda sure does go on a lot of vacations, Mama. You seen your booking picture, Brenda? Ooh, it's a beaut. Listen, I'm about to stick it on a t-shirt that's gonna say, Free Brenda, she didn't do it. Carol Baskins did it. That's my story and I'm sticking to it, Brenda. Carly Ray, if you don't get off the top of that. Yeah, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coo. Does it look like I got McDonald's money? Interrupting my song. Listen, y'all keep crying back there, and I'm gonna give y'all something to cry about. Now, we're here to pick up your Aunt Brenda from vacation. Hush. Now, y'all be quiet. Here comes the police officer. How you doing today, officer? Yes, sir. I'm here to pick up inmate number 7645729. Yes, sir, Brenda. You reckon you can show my kids that taser so they'll start behaving? Worth a try. Okay, I can sit right here and wait. Well, what's going on, you old prisoner? Well, besides bending over and spreading your cheeks, how was vacation, Aunt Brenda? Listen, Brenda, them people stare at buttholes all day long. I'm sure yours look fine. Did you see Darnell again? You tell him I said hey? Now, we starting fresh, right, Brenda? No more vacation. Let's bust you out of this joint. Can you believe that Fred took one of the youngins to the doctor for me today? I couldn't believe it neither. Listen, I was like, look, you got to start doing something with these youngins to help me out. Well, he acts like just 'cause I'm their mama, I got to do everything for him. I mean, I didn't make him by myself, you know what I mean? I was like, you know what? Hold on, Brenda. Hello? Fred, what do you mean what's her middle name? It's Ray, Fred. 8, 11, 17. Fred, don't be calling me back with no more nonsense. Bye. I knew I should have just took her myself. I know like the devil this thing. Hello? Fred, she is 3 years old. No, she ain't a smoker. Second-hand smoke don't count, Fred. Brenda, what are you eating? Brenda, where'd you get that brownie from? Brenda, them was Mom Night Out brownies. How many did you eat? Well, let's pray that parole officer don't stop by tonight, Brenda. Brenda, why are you taking your clothes off? Brenda, these are chickens on my shoulder. Brenda, put your clothes back on. There's youngins out here. Well, you gonna have to take me to jail, too, 'cause this is my sister right here. Brenda, now be still. There's a little accident, okay? Brenda, open your eyes. Open your eyes. There you go, Brenda. Keep your eyes open. Now, look. You was running from your parole officer again, and he tased you this time. How many times I got to tell you to quit going on foot chases with the law? No, Brenda, you did not take it like a man. Listen, your body started gyrating. I'm pretty sure you farted on yourself. And then you hit this dirt like a sack of taters, girl. I kind of wish I had the camera out. Will you give me just a second? Now, look, I hate to break this to you, Brenda, but you got some of them taser barbs stuck in your titties. But this nice-looking fella over here from EMS is going to help you get them out, okay? Don't you worry about a thing. As soon as they post bail, me and Meemaw and Sheila is going to be there to pick you up. I got to move along before this jackwagon over here arrests me, too. I love you. Well, at least let her get her shoes on. Paw, what's happening? Is Meemaw around? Let me holler at her real quick. Meemaw, we got to have a little talk. Nope. Brenda is still in lockup. Well, I mean, what you expect, Meemaw? Well, apparently if you run from the law more than twice in a month, they put you in lockup for a little while. Well, I can imagine that bail's gonna be pretty hefty this time. Anyhow, look here, that ain't what I called you about, okay? Now listen, Miss Tricia down yonder at the Piggly Wiggly called me this morning about you. She said you've been coming down there without your pants on again, Meemaw. I don't care if you had a house coat on. Okay, well look here, okay? I'm gonna need you to remember 3 things before you walk out your house every day. Your bra, your pants, and your shoes. Yes, your bra, too. 'Cause nobody wants to see them watermelon jugs dangling. Not to mention, could you imagine stepping on your own titty? Well, listen, unless you want an indecent exposure charge, I suggest you start wearing pants in public, okay? Alright, well, call me back. I got something to tell you about Cousin Sally. Listen, Meemaw, the youngin' thinks she's in charge around here or something. Well, I got news for her. There's only one queen of this double-wide trailer. Well, she better straighten herself out, 'cause it's gonna be a long 18 years at this house. Guess who finally called me the other night? Brenda. Yep, her and Darnell get out next week. Same day and everything. We gonna have us a good old family reunion down there at the jailhouse. Guess who else called me? Cousin Sally again. Well, I thought she was calling to tell me she bleached her butthole again, but it wasn't the case this time. Something about she trying some new skincare. Yeah, well, it looks like her skin don't care, I can tell you that right now. You can try all you want, but you can't cover up them meth sores. Oh, and since we talking about Sally, I thought I told you not to put her on the prayer list for her butthole. You listen about like a cat, Meemaw. You keep not listening if you want to, but you getting closer and closer to that old folks' home. I ain't playing, you better start listening. I'm just kidding, Meemaw. Doggone it. You keep on hitting me like that and you are gonna be in the old folks' home. Carly Ray, if you don't put that machete down right now. I got to tell you something, Meemaw, but don't judge me, okay? You ever farted and sneezed at the same time? Well, let me tell you, I hope and pray you don't ever do it. I was standing in line at the Piggly Wiggly today and it happened to me. Uncle Dave used to always say a fart and a sneeze will bring you to your knees, and he was not lying. Listen, I caught a cramp in my behind so hard it looked like I caught the Holy Ghost. Yeah, and the Pentecostal lady down the dirt road was in line behind me. I ain't lying, it must have been a family shopping trip, 'cause next thing I knowed, everybody was laying hands on me and praying. Talking in that fancy language and stuff. I didn't have the heart to tell them I was Baptist and didn't believe in all that. Look here, when they got done praying, and don't get me wrong, I need all the prayer I need, I'm thankful for them. But when they got done, I was out of there quicker than a fart in the wind. Well, it didn't end there. She brought by a casserole dish and invited us to church on Sunday. I kindly declined and told them I was in no shape to be jumping pews. Well, what was I supposed to say, Meemaw? I only wrestle alligators in the river, okay? Not at church. If y'all don't get back in that bed. We got to talk. I love you and all, but you got to stop all this going to jail nonsense, you understand me? The kids are starting to catch on, okay? I can't keep telling them you're going on vacation. Yeah, 'cause they're like, man, Aunt Brenda must be rich, taking all these vacations back to back to back. So how was life on the inside this time? You didn't let one of them lesbians turn you, did you? Well, look, I ain't judging. Listen, everybody should be allowed to love who they want. I ain't judging nobody for that. What you mean you late? Late for what, church? Brenda, you ain't pregnant. Brenda, you was locked up with all females. You did what? With the guard? Is that how you called me from that cell phone that one night? I was wondering how you got that cell phone, but I wasn't gonna ask no questions. Brenda, if it ain't one thing, it's another with you. Well, does he know? Is he married, Brenda? What you mean you don't know? That's the first question that you ask. Brenda. Sure is a nice day to be sitting outside, ain't it, Brenda? Who that? That's that youngin' from down the dirt road. He just did what? Hey! Yeah, I'm talking to you. You just throw that rock at my kid? For what? You want me to throw a rock at you? Listen, I fight little kids. Just cuss at me? Brenda, he just cussed at me. You kiss your mama with that filthy mouth. You see that lady on that porch over there? That's Brenda. Say hey, Brenda. She ain't got no problem going back to jail for little kids like you. You gonna tell your mama? Brenda, he's gonna tell his mama. What's your mama's name? Tina's your mama. Listen, you go tell your mama to come down here and I'll beat her too. Go on down there and get her. Tell her it's gonna be like 93 all over again. Brenda, he really gonna get his mama. Girl, get your Crocs and four-wheel drive. We about to get crazy. How's life been on your end of the dirt road, Brenda? Hold on, somebody's calling me. It's Tina. Well, hello, Tina. I thought you was coming down here the other day so we could settle things. Well, the fact of the matter is your youngin' come down here throwing rocks at my youngin'. Listen, Tina, I don't want to hear it, all right? I tell you what, I'm gonna start walking your way, and you can start walking mine. Yeah, and we can meet in the middle. Exactly, under that big old pine tree. There ain't a road too long on this earth for me not to meet you in the middle of it and beat you down again. Of course I'm bringing Brenda with me. We're a package deal. You still running with them same heifers from high school? Listen, we don't care which ones you bring. These hands is ready to eat for everybody. You know what, Tina, keep running that trap. We're getting ready right now. Come here, put your Crocs in four-wheel drive, Brenda. Yeah, we come right now. Come on, Brenda. Looks like she's got something in her hand. I told you we should have brought the Crisco can. Is that the preacher's wife with her? Stay ready, it might be a trick. Well, hello, Tina. Fancy meeting you here. You'd like to what? Invite us to a cookout? Listen, we didn't come down here to play no games, Tina. We come down here to settle this good old-fashioned way. America style with a good old-fashioned fist fight. You'd also like to what? Invite us to church on Sunday. Brenda, are you hearing this? Well, I mean, I guess we could come. Well, yeah, that'd probably be real nice if our kids could play nice together. So just so we're clear, we're not fighting right now, right? Brenda, call the youngins, tell them to call their daddy. I ain't going to jail today. Well, what you want me to bring to the cookout? Brenda, she just wants us to bring ourselves. No, I don't want a hug, but thank you the same. Okay, see y'all Saturday. Keep eye out, Brenda, just in case it's a trick. Did that just happen, Brenda? What? I had to make sure they wasn't coming for us. If y'all don't buckle up. Brenda, how much you want to bet Cousin Sally's bringing that KFC again for her dish for the family reunion? Pure laziness, if you ask me. How the heck do you grow up with a meemaw like meemaw and don't know how to cook? It don't make no sense. Now, youngins, listen up before we get out. We got a couple rules to go over. Now that y'all big enough to fix your own plates at the family reunion, there's some things y'all need to look out for. Rule number 1, you always ask who made the sweet tea, the potato salad, the macaroni and cheese, and the coleslaw. Rule number 2, anything that Meemaw made is safe to eat, so look for her casserole dishes and her Tupperware dishes with her initials. Rule number 3, anything with raisins ain't no good, so don't even put it on your plate. Rule number 4, if you come across any casserole dish or container with the initials BMJ, do not put that on your plate. That's your great Aunt Barbara Jean's, and her house is filthy, and she lets them cats taste the food. Trust Mama, just don't do it. Rule number 5, and this may be the most important thing you take out of this. Go ahead and fill up at this family reunion, because I am not cooking supper when we get home. Do y'all understand that? And last but not least, rule number 6. Do not get back in this car later talking about you done found you a girlfriend or a little boyfriend. Y'all understand? This is our family reunion. That means that everybody here is related to us. We don't kiss our cousins. Do y'all understand that?
So don't get back in this car. We ain't no kissing cousins, uncle, daddies in this family, okay? Guess what? Yes, ma'am. All right, get out the car and have a good time. Brenda, where the heck do you think you're going? We got rules for you, too. Hold on. We ain't fighting Trisha this year, okay? I ain't going back to jail with you. Do you understand that? Now let's go in here and have a good time. Don't you be trying to find a husband in here neither.